Professor Allan Saxe on the line right now, and we're looking at what's going on in the world of Trump and the transition, and now recount. Professor, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
It is as chaotic as the traffic.
It really is. Yeah, you're better off hitchhiking through this election.
Absolutely. That's a good way to put it. Absolutely.
So your thoughts, if you would, here on just briefly on this recount. It started out being a third-party recount, and over the weekend, quietly, the Hillary campaign said that they're going to participate. I'm not sure what that means.
By coincidence.
Yeah,
by coincidence. The Hillary Clinton people are jumping in after they said during the campaign that any challenge to the election results would be anathema to the Constitution.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, they're on the other side.
Right, and they're saying, by the way,
it's not good. I think that what a lot of people want is just chaos, and that's what they're going to achieve.
Yeah. By the way, they're saying, this is normal. This stuff is done all the time. Every election it's done. Well, that's not what they said prior.
And not a month after.
And it's not normal. It's not normal. Once in a while, if there's a very small margin between the candidates, some of the states have just an automatic recount.
Yeah.
But that's so rare. But it has happened, of course. It's provided. It's by law. But there's something more to it than this. Everybody understands that Donald Trump, he's going to win. He has the electoral votes.
Yeah.
He's going to be the next president. But I believe that what some of the Mrs. Clinton people want, and maybe even some of the Dr. Stein people, they want to cast an illegitimate aura over his election.
Yeah.
And they may be able to achieve it.
Yeah,
There's all kinds of scenarios that are going on now.
But you need to do that. First of all, when you look at, even if you look at the popular vote, and even if, let's say, Trump was, over the weekend, he's tweeting out that millions of people voted illegally, which he has nothing to back that up, which is ridiculous in itself. But there's already a split and a divide in this country. Do you need more controversy to show that there is a divide?
That's exactly a good way to put it.
You know?
All the candidates say, we need to unify the country. And what do we get? More disunity.
Right,
You're exactly correct. That happened with President Obama, who I believe, this is very controversial, set the stage for this kind of rancor in the country for the past 8 years. The mood, the atmosphere, I think, was set during his administration. So everybody now says we need unity, and what do we get? More disunity. And my fear is that there could be more chaos, maybe in the streets, maybe within the Electoral College, maybe in those states recounting votes between now and Inauguration Day.
Yeah, is it possible that Clinton's campaign has gotten involved because something suspicious has been found? Because up to this point, they're saying there's nothing suspicious.
I think they just want chaos.
Yeah.
They are so mad. I'm putting my own interpretation on it.
Sure.
Some of the Clinton supporters are so mad that they lost. She was supposed to. This is not the way it was supposed to go.
Right.
She was going to walk into the presidency. She was going to get crowned, and that's the way it was supposed to be.
Right.
Well, it didn't go that way.
Can you,
the Democratic primary or not now?
Professor,
so they're mad. They're inconsolable, and that's where they're trying everything they can to make this election illegitimate. It's not going to work, but there could be some real chaos and rancor within the next several weeks.
All right, quickly, headline: could faithless electors be a concern for Trump?
No. Very rarely is any elector going to bolt and do something like that. A faithless elector means that they are not bound. They can vote for whomever they want to. That can happen anyway, but it's not going to happen. If it does, they'll be ostracized by their own political party for a lifetime.
What kind of chaos would be created if
already we see a lot of people saying from the Clinton side, she won the popular vote. She won the popular vote. And in the minds of a lot of people, they don't know about the Electoral College and don't understand it. So in their minds, already Donald Trump is an illegitimate person who won the election because he did not win the popular vote.
Right.
This has happened in different versions throughout American history. Mm-hmm. That's what the Electoral College is all about. He won the Electoral College. That's it. The election is over. If people want to change the Electoral College, they can amend the Constitution of the United States. Very difficult to do.
And that would have to be done, by the way, before an election.
Oh, absolutely.
Not after the fact.
And it's not going to happen because the
right.
small states are not going to ratify it. They're not going to go with it. It takes 3/4 of the states to ratify this kind of a change to the Constitution. And Wyoming, North Dakota, the Montanas, they're not going to go down that path.
All right, very interesting. Professor Allan Saxe, who's just been disconnected, is gone just like that, but at least they let him finish. We appreciate that.